Hey everybody, it's Kneecap here, and in this video, I will be talking about the Kul-Tiran human and the Zandalari troll allied races that'll be releasing on March 12th with patch 8.1.5. I'm going to be telling you what is required for you to unlock them, and I will go over their racial abilities, and then I will just add any thoughts if I have any thoughts, but I might not. So first of all, again, they're coming out March 12th, so with patch 8.1.5. And the first thing you're going to need to know is how to unlock them. There's only one thing that's kind of I mean, I guess the quest line too. So you might, if you haven't done anything, if you're someone who just like levels up through PvP or dungeons and you don't do anything else, you might have some stuff you need to do here. So we'll start with Kul-Tiran. First, you need to have Problem or Admiralty up to Exalted, which you can do from the quest line, which you need to do anyways, and then through world quests as well. You'll also need the achievement Tides of Vengeance. So this is the war campaign, and it has the 8.0 and the 8.1 components of it that need done. There is the final part. If you're not a raider, you'll notice the final part was to go inside and do the raid. You actually don't have to do that for the to unlock the allied race because they don't want you to have to be a raider to unlock the allied race. You also then need a Nation United achievement as well, which is just the Lore Master of Kul-Tiran, the Pride of Kul-Tiran, and Nation United. So that's just completing all of the quest lines basically. Specifically, that's so Lore Master of Kul-Tiran is just doing every zone quest line all the way through. So Sound Plan, Just Do It, Storm Song and Dance. The Pride of Kul-Tiran is just finishing that quest line, which I think you get with Jaina, and then a Nation United is you attend the council meeting at the end of that. And then so if you do all those requirements, which a lot of them you probably already have done, if you're an alliance player, you will probably already have a lot of those done, and you'll be able to unlock them. For Zandalari Trolls, it's extremely similar. The names of the achievements are just different, of course. So you have to be exalted with the Zandalari Empire. Again, you can get that from doing world quests in Zol'Dazar and from doing the quest line there as well. You also need the Tides of Vengeance for them. It's extremely similar to the Alliance one. It's just the Horde version of the war campaign. It's extremely similar in that the number of things you need to do. The war campaigns are in fact different, and just like the Alliance, you don't have to do the raid. And then again, you have to do all the major storylines on Zandalar as well. So once you do all that, you will have the Zandalari Trolls unlocked, which is something I'm going to need to do on a Horde character because I do want to unlock them, even though I don't play Horde as a main. The next thing I want to talk about is the racials real quick. So we'll go through Kul-Tiran humans. I actually kind of like their main like active ability. It's called Haymaker. You wind up and then you basically do a big punch. So a haymaker is a big punch in like boxing or whatever. And it does a very small amount of damage, at least right now. This stuff could still change. This also isn't. I think this is the updated information, but I know some things are going to be changing or have already changed. But this is the general. The numbers I'm giving you could change. How about that? The abilities are pretty much set in stone. So dealing a low amount of damage, like very low, and stunning him for 3 seconds. It also knocks them back. Has a 2.5 minute cooldown. So this is more of a PvP type thing, or just if you could really use a knockback in PvE, then that works too. But it's really more. It's kind of a PvP move, in all honesty. And it's a stun too. So I guess it's a PvE move too if you need it. Brush It Off is a passive. It increases versatility by 1%. And when you take damage, you heal for 2% of that amount over 4 seconds. So you're just brushing off the damage and you're recovering a little bit. You have Child of the Sea. It's kind of cool. Hold your breath for 50% longer and swim 10% faster. That's good for leveling, for a lot of places at least. Unless you have a water walking mountain, you get to the level 20. Jack of all trades. Increase all trade skills by 5. It's decent. Then you have Rhyme of the Ancient Master or Mariner, and that reduces frost and nature damage by 1%. So that's their resistance. Zandalari Troll. It even says here where I'm reading it that it's not finalized, but you have Embrace of the Loa, and it looks like you have to choose which Loa you're going to follow. So Akunda, Bonsandi, Gonk, Kimball, Kragwa, or Paku. So a lot of those bosses are in the Atel Dazar raid. and those all do different things, and there's a lot of them. And since it even says it's not finalized, I'm not even going to bother reading them. But they all do different things. So like movement speed, damaging abilities, taking damage has a chance to. Basically, a bunch of different kind of racials you can kind of choose from. They also have Pterodox Swoop, reduces your falling speed for 2 minutes, but it has a 15-minute cooldown. So it's like a slow fall basically. But it says a Pterodox Swoop, so I'm guessing maybe it actually swoops down and catches you, or maybe there's just like a slight animation of it. I don't know. Regenerating, this is the most controversial one, and this is one that's most likely to be nerfed from what I understand. So you regenerate 25% of your maximum health every 1 second. It lasts 4 seconds, and it has a 1.5 minute cooldown. So basically, what eight, so 6.5 or so, about 6% of your health a second, up to 25%. So it's a channel though, and I guess it can be interrupted. What people were worried about is priests with bubble, and then like paladins with actual bubble. If they can channel it in there, so they're going to nerf it to where you won't be able to channel it while immune, or paladins can't do it when they're doing it. I don't know what they're going to do about that, but they will definitely have to figure a way out for that, because otherwise, I mean, everyone just needs to play a paladin, troll, and Zandalari troll, and just bubble and heal yourself for free. This is a really interesting one. Honestly, for all your alts and stuff, it's really, you might as well play Zandalari Troll. City of Gold increases gold earned from creatures by 2%. So when you're just killing stuff, you just get more gold. And then and then it even says here, regenerating has caused about a lot of discussion. It's overpowered. And they said that they might change stuff as well on that. So that's it on that. I'm looking forward to the Kul-Tirans, especially. I like the Kul-Tiran Druid forms. I'm not sure if I'm going to switch my Druid over, but I'm definitely going to make a Kul-Tiran to play. I don't know if I'm going to make a Druid or not, or if I'm going to make something else, but I'm definitely looking forward to Kul-Tirans. I'm going to play the big ass guy version of it, because they're just gigantic. It's pretty cool looking. Zandalari Trolls are really neat too, though. I probably would pick the Zandalari Troll if I was a horde, just because of that gold thing. I don't, maybe not for my main, but definitely for all my ults. So yeah, I'm not going to go into my thoughts because it took longer than what I kind of expected it would. But yeah, if you have any questions about this kind of stuff that I covered, feel free to comment below. And please subscribe if this video helped you, or if you find any of my videos helpful or interesting. Please subscribe, that helps me out the most. And everybody have a good one.